evening, everybody. Welcome again to another episode of the Casual Report. I'm your host, JT, today, joined by the one and only Rob is in the house. Rob, are you okay?
Not too bad, although I'm a little bit sad because I think I may have missed out on the pre-order for the Halo
Mate,
Xbox Series X.
They'll be on eBay for about 800 quid soon, don't you worry your pretty little face.
It's all good, I'll pay double the price, come on, why not?
Why not? Rob, I spoke to you for about 48 hours or so. What have you been up to? You been up to anything? You been chilling?
Yeah, pretty much. Just chilling. It's just been a case of Super Smash Brothers and Breath of the Wild.
Still on that?
So literally, yeah. I mean,
Cool.
it's just I'm sort of niggling away at it. I think is the best way to put it.
Nice.
Putting it down, do another quick hour on it.
Yeah.
Put it down for a bit longer. So yeah,
Cool.
It's been
Cool. You still enjoying it?
Yeah, it's been absolutely boss.
What's your progress? Are you off the plateau yet?
I'm off the plateau. Yeah, I had to do like another restart because I forgot the buttons again. so I've ended up. I'm on. I think I've just got rid of. I'm just trying to think. I've done quite a few of the shrines. And
I know. So are we, mate? Sorry,
I need to go and find. Oh, it's alright. I need to go and find the 4 guardians now.
Oh right, okay, that's cool.
That's where I'm up to.
Yeah. Are you gonna find all the Korok seeds?
I mean, I'm gonna try.
There's 900 of them. Do you know what you get if you get them all?
Don't.
Have you seen it? Do you want me to spoil it for you? Because I think.
No, go on. Why not?
I mean, just have it on the screen for everybody. So you scour Hyrule looking for these Korok seeds, and if you win Korok seed reward, you get a. I want to try and find it. Sorry, 2 seconds, Roberts. There it is.
It's fine.
Right. Okay. Right. Where are we? Let me just try and. I've got to change the background shit. There we go. Right. Up on your screen now, Rob. I'm not sure you can see it. I'm going to try and zoom in a bit. Right, if you can see, it says Korok seed. The small seed was given to you by Korok. No, that's not it. Korok gift. There it is. Hestu's gift. A gift of friendship given to you by Hestu. It smells pretty bad, and it's a golden. I don't know if you can see that.
Just a golden poop.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't think it does anything, to be honest. But I mean, if you want to try and get the Korok seeds, you go for it, mate. You be my guest.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like it's a case of do I really want 100% it?
What? But do you want to 100% it?
No.
Yeah,
not really,
I can appreciate either way.
I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's really not. I mean, it's a great game, and I'm sure you'd have a good time, but it's really not.
Oh yeah, like, it'll be fantastic, but it's just a case that I just can't be asked for that sort of hassle.
Are you excited for the sequel?
I am.
I'm excited for the sequel.
I mean, like, it's looking sharp.
Yeah, 100%, mate.
Well, to do that, I want to have got me a Switch OLED.
Exactly. That's what we want.
Or Switch Pro, because it might
Pro,
be by
mate,
that point.
you never know. Yeah, you imagine it's going to be. They said next year, haven't they? I'm pretty sure they've said next year. Let me just check. Robert, have you been watching anything on the old Netflix? You've been chilling, working, sleeping, playing Smash Brothers, playing Breath of the Wild, son of it.
That's literally been it. I've not really had the chance to watch anything.
Yeah.
Bar RuPaul's Drag Race.
Cool. I never watched RuPaul's Drag Race. Is that any good?
Honestly, I watched it once and now I can't stop watching it.
This is one of them. You've been challenged to Super Smash Brothers, by the way.
No, I've just seen it.
NS is laying down the law, mate. You know what I mean? Laying down the law.
Annihilated me last time, and he's probably going to do it again. But challenge accepted again. NS, we'll go.
It's gonna be good. Rob, That's me.
Yes.
That's me.
Are you buzzing?
I'm buzzing, but I've just been chilling, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's like a bit of The Office, a bit of DBZ, Kakarot, and a bit of Smash. That's about it. Oh, I did Hades again, I think. Since last time we spoke. I'm pretty sure I did.
I've not touched it yet.
I'm pretty sure I've done it again. I can't remember though. I did. Yeah.
Probably.
I think I did it on the Tuesday night going in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, hello. We just had an email from Bandai Namco.
Oh.
Oh.
Are they finally inviting us to the next?
They should do.
DBZ game launch.
It is about Dragon Ball Z, and it is Dragon Ball Z Kakarot plus new Power Awakens set. I think that's the DLC. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Bonus exclusive steelbook with purchase from the fucking store. Now, how'd you get the URL for this email? I'm gonna put it on the screen. Oh god. Where's? Don't set flag. There's gonna be a steelbook. It's gonna be fucking tremendous. But I'm playing it on PC, and I don't think it's a game I like enough to buy it again. Do you know what I mean? For full price, just to have a steelbook. But I do enjoy it a lot. Are you interested in that game?
I'm a little, but
yeah. Like I said,
like a bit skeptical.
Like I said on Tuesday, I wouldn't recommend it to someone who doesn't like Dragon Ball Z. But I don't think it missed a lot of the notes, I think, and it is annoying. Some of my favourite parts of the anime are missing. I'm only up to. I'm in the middle bit between the first saga and the Namek one. So I'm just in that interval, if you will. I'm going and running around doing these quests and sorting out, and then I'm going to travel to Namek and get the Dragon Balls and do all that shit.
Do you know what? I'm trying to think of what film there was in between.
Yeah,
was it Lord Slug? Probably. I think that was the film that was in between.
Yeah. Should we? I'm going to Google Dragon Ball Z films, and let's have a look. Probably watch Dragon Ball Super. That's pretty good.
Oh, I really want to.
Yeah,
again.
It's very good. It's way better than GT.
I think we found out that it's on. Is it on Crunchyroll?
On Crunchyroll.
Funimation?
I think it's Crunchyroll. I think it's both. Oh, okay. Right. Dragon Ball Z movies. I'm going to list some, and you're going to tell me which one you think it is. Right. Curse of the Blood Rubies. It's not that one. That's the first one.
No, that's Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Sleeping Princess in Devil's. That's Dragon Ball again. Dragon Ball Z. Dead Zone. The World's Strongest. Tree of Might. Lord Slug is the one you're thinking of.
Yeah, Tree of Might was post Vegeta, but
yeah, it was. I can tell by the artwork.
Slug.
Yeah. Cooler's Revenge. Yeah, I've always liked Frieza. But I always thought his brother was cooler.
Hey. Tree of Might is Tails. It is Tails.
It is Tails, mate. Broly's. That's a lot of films.
Tails was one of my favourite characters in Tenkaichi Budokai 3. It was great. I used to love it. He was amazing.
You were Tails main, mate.
Yeah, because it literally was a case that like he was OP as hell in his normal form, and then just to take the piss, you could go Uzaru, and then it was just like, yeah, I'm sorry, mate, you're dead.
I know what you mean. I needed to trigger my memory. I just googled Tails. I couldn't quite I couldn't quite put a face to the name, but now. Yeah, it's the purple guy in him with purple.
He's the original Goku.
Yeah.
Goku Black.
Yeah.
When they were doing, like, I know they like to do the little bit of the Goku rip, but yeah, like that was the original one.
Yeah, nice, mate, nice. There's a Tails card in Dragon Ball Super card game. Tails Fiendish Force. That's a leader card, I think. I actually know what I'm talking about. But anyway, yeah. But I'd recommend, if you like Dragon Ball Z, I'd recommend it, especially when it's on sale. Obviously Smash is Smash, mate.
That's it.
But Rob,
yes.
should we crack on, mate? No jam today, no slowing us down. You know what I mean? We'll crack on. Rob, are you a fan of Puma?
Yes.
You like Puma? I told. So I'll tell him you said that, Ines. I showed my girlfriend this picture about an hour ago. She was not impressed at all. And then I showed her. I'll show you the picture first, if I may. So, Puma just put the eye emoji, which is one of my favourite emojis, on Twitter, with a Puma logo and Animal Crossing's New Horizons logo. Now, how does that rub you, Rob? Are you in or not?
I mean, why the hell not?
Why the hell not? Now, these are the shoes, mate. Are you liking them shoes? Trainers, whatever.
Do you know what? They're not terrible.
They aren't terrible.
I've seen some pretty
NS is not a fan,
things.
to be fair. Let me just segue for 1 second. I'm getting a look of disapproval from my girlfriend, so we'll move on. That's the hoodie. Oh, that's not.
I want that.
Right, okay, you heard that. You liking that hoodie, Rob?
That's not bad.
I mean, yeah. I like the colour. It's pretty cool. It's not like too in your face.
Like the colour is pretty good.
Yeah, it's very Animal Crossing, and there's a picture of the shoes in action, if you will. Now.
Yeah, now I'm a bit more like no on the trainers. Yeah.
I disapprove on the trainers, but the hoodie's not terrible. Yeah,
the hoodie's pretty cool. I'd wear that.
Yeah, I mean, people need to understand. When we were little whippersnappers, mate. Well, when I was a whippersnapper, a little bit. I'll do this year. There you go, Bo. You okay?
32 this year.
32. I'm 33 this year, so we're relatively the same age-ish. So when we were on the way up, stuff like this from Puma was just like, nah. You know what I mean? The Vans Nintendo stuff was like not happening. And do you know what I mean? And so at least like companies like Insert Coin and NS, have you not seen the Dragon Ball shoes? I want to show NS the Dragon Ball shoes. Bear with me, Rob, mate. Do you know what I mean? So I enjoy shit like this, and I'm a sucker for it, mate.
Oh yeah.
But I'll just buy loads of t-shirts, like, you know what I mean, like stickers off Redbubble.
So speaking of, to be fair, you got yourself a pretty decent Castlevania one, didn't you?
Yeah. It's just a case of it's just the cover of the first Castlevania game, but it's on a grey t-shirt and it looks fucking sick. And it's got a Super Saiyan Goku 3 shirt and he says it's sick.
Nice.
But I'm looking for these Dragon Ball shoes. Bear with me a second. I can't remember if these are real, but there's a few of them. I think they're real.
There's a skate brand actually.
Yeah, is it Nike? Concept. A concept. The concept.
It's primitive.
Yeah. So they're not actually a thing yet, but we'll see. Let me just get it up for Big NS. Let's go. Look at them. We're buzzing. There's them as well. The orange can be a bit in your face.
There is actually a pair somewhere though, I'm sure, like that you can actually get.
Is it them?
I found
it's them. It's them.
The other day.
The Vegeta ones. I'm pretty sure it's these. Let me just go on this website. So, I'm hoping there's pictures on these tweets. There are. Yes, I remember this. I think. And there they are. Well, I'm gonna go on this tweet. I'm just going down the internet rabbit hole. Just ignore me, ladies and gentlemen.
It's alright.
So we've got these. So are these concept? Limited edition. So no, these are actually. I remember that I wanted the dragon. Oh, God. Yeah, so you can see that I'm trying to zoom in. I can't zoom in without breaking it.
I know the Vegeta ones existed because I really wanted.
You were going to buy a
pair,
mate. You're a man of culture. You were going to buy a pair.
I really wanted a pair, and then I saw how much they were, and I was
were
like, I
like,
can't do it.
No.
Because even to buy them like brand new when they were there, like on release,
Yes.
it was 100.
I remember this now. These are real, but they were expensive. I think they were Air Jordan expensive. Do you know what I mean? I think they were that kind of price range ish.
And I think you can get them now, but it's on the StockX.
Yeah.
Which, as you know, anything on StockX is about 4 or 5 times the price of it.
Yeah.
So you're looking at, I think, about 700 quid for a pair now.
Oh, mate, that is something.
Actually, I wish you could buy them off CD keys. I wish everything.
I'd be all over them if you could buy them off CD keys on it. Rob, should we move on? Should we crack on?
Yes.
Pippin's in the house, everybody. I can see. He's fuming.
Oh, chilling.
is annoyed with me already. Rob, you have a Nintendo Switch. Did you like the Pokemon anime?
The original anime.
Yeah.
Talking.
Hi boys, you want some Pokemon?
I think it's all of it. Just the Pokemon anime in general.
Yeah, it was alright. It was pretty decent.
I was hot on it, but it's similar to Sonic. It's shoved in your face. It's like, oh, this is really cool, but like with like stuff like Sonic and stuff, you sort of go and play and watch other things, and you think that doesn't really stand up to this at all. It's just popular because it's popular. I don't know why. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's similar with Fortnite now with the whippersnappers, if you will.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. I enjoyed Pokemon in it. The theme tune, all the notes, But anyway, back to the point. Pokemon TV is now available on Nintendo Switch, featuring full episodes of Pokemon the series, exciting matches from the world of Play Pokemon, which is the Pokemon trading card game, I think. Yes, Pokemon trading card game, which, you know, cool. New junior content for time trainers and more, and you can get it now on the Switch. I think it's free. I'm pretty sure it is free, but there we are. Everyone's buzzing because they can watch Pokemon on the Switch. But there's the question, Rob. I'll go on this side for a second too, sorry. Where is Netflix on the Switch? Is that ever going to come?
You need it now that you got Pokemon on there?
I don't need anything. All I need are my Switch to say these, and I don't care. No, I'm joking. No, but you know what I mean. I can play Netflix on my phone. I can play Netflix on pretty much any device in my house, but not my Nintendo Switch. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think they're probably going to keep it like that.
Yeah, I think if it was, I agree. I think if they did, if it was going to be on there, it'd be on there by now. Because one of the American Hulu, is it Hulu? NS is that thing Hulu? Yeah, that's on there, and some other American streaming thing is on there in the States, I think. But like Netflix, Amazon Prime, they're like, nah, we're good. Oh, Gibbo, I've just seen your comment. Yes, The Office is on because it's the greatest show of all time. I'll deal with it. Well, Rob, shall we move on?
Go on.
Well, we get into the good stuff, mate.
Oh boy.
I know you're ready, mate. Right, let's do it. Rob, last night, Jeff Keighley, or Keithley, as Dan calls him.
The man.
Dan the man. Keithley, from Yorkshire. He did his thing last night, his opening night live Gamescom thing. Did you manage to watch any of it?
I did not.
You did not. This helps me a lot because I can show you this stuff and you can be surprised. There can be a genuine reaction from you.
Yeah,
you've got a few things. You've got a few ideas of what was shown, haven't you? I believe we spoke about like something.
There's one or two I've seen.
Yeah. Okay.
I've not really
right
touched on it much.
Now I'm going to start with one of the things that I assume you've seen. Then we're just going to go down the list. I'm reading from Eurogamer. They've compiled a nice list of all the best bits from Gamescom opening night live, and we're just going to go through and have a mooch. Is that alright with you, Rob, mate?
Yeah, I'm with you. Let's go.
Right, let's do it. So, first thing on their list, there's a pre-show with Kyle Bossman, who's a very cool guy. That was quite funny, to be fair. It was good. It's just a few trailers, and he's just chatting away. So, unfortunately, not Subnautica remastered, I'm afraid. But first things first, Robert. Have you ever played any of the Dark Pictures anthology shit? So like Man of Medan and I forgot what the other one's called.
I have not. No.
I haven't either. But it's one of them. I've always liked the look of them, but
yeah,
never touched them really. Well, the new one's out, or coming out, I should say, in early 2022.
So this could be the time.
No, it's not coming out in 20. I'm lying to you there, mate. It's not coming out in 2022. It's coming out October 22nd. I'm reading I've missed a few of the pre-show things, but I'm going to start with this one. Do you know anything about them?
Not really.
So it's Namco Bandai published, developed by Supermassive Games. It's a horror game. Not dissimilar to the older. Resident Evil and Silent Hill-ish games.
Yeah, I think is this the one where you use your camera to defeat?
No, that's Outlast, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's where you like take photos and it like does damage.
I don't think so.
I
think you get your line. Is that a Fatal Frame you're on about?
Yes.
Yeah, close, mate. But that's coming. I'm gonna put the article on screen for everybody. Don't you worry. You won't see our beautiful faces, but you'll see what the fuck we're talking about. So there's like quite a gripping trailer. There's a bit of sound on it as well.
Best present you can give him.
It's quite of a. I don't know, honestly, with you. I didn't get much from it. It's just a very nice CGI trailer. Goes with. There's our answer. Casual, mate. You know what I mean? But yeah, something to keep an eye on. It's called House of Ashes. That's one. And the ones I missed was there was King of Fighters 15 launches 17th of February. Are you a King of Fighters fan, Rob?
No.
Why aren't you a King of Fighters fan?
Never played it.
King of Fighters is tremendous. Got Terry Bogard. NS is a King of Fighters fan. I know he is. Bus Simulator 2021 is out on 7th of September. Says there, and Nobody Saves the World, which is the top-down sort of action RPG from Guacamelee developer Dreambox Games.
Yeah,
that looks very good. Now, come on. Now, Rob, we'll move on. Now,
let's see what else
we spoke about this a few weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
We did. Saints Row is getting an S. That kind of nonsense can get you. It can get your ass killed, boy. Saints Row, Rob. I believe you played at least one or two of the others. Is that right? Tell me you played Saints Row.
No, I actually haven't.
I played the second one.
I know the concept of it and I've seen loads of it, and
it's basically Grand Theft Auto but over the top. More over the top.
I'm all on board with, but I think it's because the majority of them have always come out quite late on. Yeah. Well, not quite late on, but I've always been a bit too late to the party.
I agree. I played the only one I played is the second one, and it had been out for a while when I played it. So I never. Not that it didn't click with me. I just put it down after a bit and just didn't go back to it. But the new one is coming out in February, which seems a bit of a quick turnaround. I didn't expect it to be that soon. Do you know what I mean?
I thought it was going to be like.
Quite surprised by that.
Sort of, I thought maybe May.
Yeah, or at least I thought at least like middle of the year next year. I didn't expect it early next year.
No, not at all.
But you know what I mean, fair play. Reboot. So it's a fresh main character.
I'm assuming they must have had some kind of work going on it.
Yeah.
For quite a while. Yeah. We've just not known.
Under the hood, mate. So, but yeah, I mean, it looks fresh. Like there's a nice CGI trailer. They showed a bit of gameplay, which was nice. Let me see this one there. And the main character is a female of colour, which is nice representation there, as always. As it always is, I should say. I mean, mate, have you seen the trailer for this?
No, to be fair.
No, you'd not seen the trailer.
Yeah.
Let me go back to this article now. Don't you worry, mate. But yeah, it's just CGI heavy. In my opinion, there wasn't enough gameplay. They showed a little snippet, which isn't here. I'll try and find it in a minute. But it's obviously the over-the-top Saints Row shit, which it's known for, and my Streamlabs things crashed, so we'll just have to sit there for a second. With the wrong way around. Buzzing. I can't scroll up.
That's fine, mate.
We don't care, mate. We don't care. I'll come back to that actually. But yeah, I mean,
casual haven't looked so good.
Exactly, mate. So, are you interested in jumping in Saints Row now, or are you just going to leave it?
I think I probably would with this. I mean, like, I'm assuming is it similar to that? Because I think they wanted to look more towards a co-op play, didn't they?
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh yeah, they've actually noted it there.
And around 4-player co-op. 25th of February. Cross-gen coming to PC. Upgradable vehicles. Sorry, wingsuits and over-the-top combat. Ooh, nice. And there's another article here. Ooh. Saints Row Reboot down about the accesses of Saints Row 4, so it's chilling a bit, is what it's saying. But there's all these vehicles over the top crap, which is not loading. There you go. Look at that. Look at the. Where's the foliage, mate? There's no foliage. You know what I
Doesn't
mean?
need to be any foliage. It just needs to look good.
You need the foliage to look good, mate. Otherwise, I'm fuming. But yeah, I mean, rah yay Saints Row. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
That is strong. I would definitely.
Yeah, that screams casual Sunday, by the way.
It does.
You know what I mean? We'll see though. Then moving on. One thing we all love. Still thinking about the Spider-Man trailer while we're talking about Marvel now. To be honest with you, there's always adverts. Go buy Photoshop, everybody. There you go. Done your ad for you, Photoshop. You can pay me in royalties later. There's a new Marvel game, Rob.
Yes.
Are you buzzing? It's called Marvel's Midnight Suns. Tactical RPG. Who Chris Chapsell has seen, which works for Eurogamer. 2K is publishing, and it's coming in March 2022. Now, Fireaxis is the team. Correct me if I'm wrong. Who did XCOM? Is that correct? I believe that's right.
I couldn't tell you.
I think it is. Are you a fan of XCOM?
I probably am, and I've not realised.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think I played a bit of one of them. I can't remember. I'm sorry. But you're down for this, all right? I imagine. Or are you? Or aren't you? Are you gonna tell me to shut up?
I'd probably give it a bash, judging at the moment.
Because you're all over that Marvel nonsense, mate. I know your game. You know what I'm saying?
I do like the Marvel, but
we all like the Marvel, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So yeah, I'd probably give it a bit of a bash.
A bit of a bash in the flesh, mate. But I assume it's going to be set up like XCOM. It's going to live in. Apparently, you live together, and then this main person is like. I think you should create your own character. I was going to this article, and there's an awful Enter Sandman cover in that trailer. By the way, I'm not sure if you heard it.
No, I didn't.
Talking. There you go. I'm gonna put us back on the screen, Rob. Don't you worry, mate. Right, sound. So Chris Tapsell says you might have heard the rumours of Marvel XCOM. This was rumoured. If you heard it, well done. If you didn't, get a life. Coming from Tactics Specialist Fireaxis, so we were right. Turns out they're mostly true. During Gamescom Opening Night live stream, the studio revealed Marvel's Midnight Suns, described as a tactical RPG. Although from talking to creative director Jake Solomon, it's quite less a bit XCOM-y than some of those tweets and Reddit threads may have led you to believe. I don't know if that upsets people that wanted an XCOM Marvel game or what, but we'll see. Midnight Suns is set in the darker side of the Marvel universe based on a 90s comic book series called Rise of the Midnight Suns, spelled S-O-N-S, not S-U-N-S. Although apparently it's deliberately not an exact retelling of those events. The setup of the game, perpetual baddies Hydra, Hail Hydra, have revived someone called Lilith. Listen to me, Rob. I was very upset when I watched one of the Marvel movies. It was either Infinity War or Endgame. I can't remember which one it was. It's a bit where Captain America's in the lift and he says Hail Hydra, and it's a reference to one of the comics which recently came out. You've seen it. You've seen it. It's like Hail Hydra, and I lost my mind, and no one else seemed to give a fuck. And I was very upset.
Which one was it? I think it was. I don't know. It was. Oh, was it Civil War?
It wasn't Civil War.
It wasn't.
I didn't see. I watched this in the cinema.
No, you are right. You are right. It was in one of the. It was in second one.
What, Endgame, yeah.
It was in Endgame.
Yeah.
When they all go back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You're right. That makes sense. But I was very upset
because he knows, doesn't he, at that point, and that's why he says Hail Hydra.
Yeah. He knows, mate. Yeah, and the Hunter, which is you, I think. Let me just. Yeah, together they resurrect some of their own help. One more hero, newly created for the game. So the main character of the game is a newly created superhero, which has been created by Fireaxis and Marvel that sort of team up thing. That's the hunter. Who is the bad guy's child? Ooh, who's Lilith, by the way? Ooh. It all kicks off, so I'm not going to. This article's quite deep, so if you want to read this nonsense, I'll forget to put it in the YouTube comments. You'll have to forgive me if you're watching on YouTube. But there it is. Now, Rob.
Yeah,
So I've done. I've clicked off the thing. Carrying on. Little niche game next. Rob,
yeah.
You may have heard of it. Halo Infinite.
No idea what you're on about.
Finally has a release date. December 8th, which is a day before my birthday. Holla holla. And they also announced there's some tat for you, mate. Which
I'd say this is the one thing I did here.
This is the one thing. Okay, this is the thing we did here. Right. Show me a picture. Show me a picture. Right now of this. I'm just trying to put the trailers on back to back. I'm sorry. I'm going to go on to the screen in 2 seconds. Alright, so there's a Halo limited edition console and there's a Nintendo Switch trailer. Of course there is.
I'm currently looking in the background for
You're
this,
chilling, you are, mate.
Console. It's not on game. We found that.
It's not on game,
already.
so I'm going to skip the. I'm going to skip the quick shots nonsense and just get to the good bit.
It does say, however,
there it is.
It does. Yeah, it doesn't say that it's out of stock on the Microsoft Store.
I'm sure they'll have enough to go around.
So,
but Rob, are you interested in one of those nice Halo Infinite Xbox Series X consoles?
I am.
They are £480. That's what they retail at. $479.99.
I might just wait until one comes out. Well, it comes out and then somebody just sells it to CEX because people do that.
Yeah, they do. So they can just put it on eBay and get like double the whatever. And then of course that's not the only thing we have, Rob. A Halo Infinite limited edition Xbox Elite Series 2 wireless controller has been revealed. Have you seen this?
I did. It's got. I like the grips. I genuinely like the grips.
I'm going to skip the shield again. There it is in all its fucking glory. I really want a Series 2 Elite controller, but they are expensive. Do you know what I mean?
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Yeah, there's the nice 117 there. This is reminiscent of very, very Master Chiefy. You know what I'm saying? Now is this something? How much is that going to? £180 for that controller, by the way. Both this controller and that console are available November 15th, with the game coming out on December the 8th. Rob.
Yeah.
Are you buzzing? Do you like Halo?
I am. I've always enjoyed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those games that kind of takes me back a bit. I mean, and realistically, I was watching some of the gameplay for Halo the other day.
Were you buzzing?
Well, it was one of those. I was watching the gameplay for the first one, and I was like, you know what? It still fucking holds up pretty well.
To be fair, yeah, that was. I think that's a rare.
Not that bad.
I think that's a rare case of sign of the times, maybe with some of the controls. I'm sure if you played it, I'm sure
it'd be clunky as hell.
I'm sure it's a little bit clunky, but that was Halo Combat Evolved was the game which was like, okay, you can make a first-person shooter on a console. Do you know what I mean? But twin stick first person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the moment for me, at least. I'm sure.
Yeah, I'd say it was the same. To be fair, it was the first one that I actually really went with. And it was worth it every second.
You were buzzing, mate. Rob, I have some bad news though. I have some good news and some bad news though. To be fair.
Oh, don't say that.
You have a fan of Horizon, right?
Yes.
Yes, I liked Horizon.
It's amazing.
Yeah. First one, Horizon Zero Dawn, is getting a 4K 60 frame per second patch for PS5. So if you have it, you probably noticed it pop. If you've been on PS5, that is what it is. And it's finally official. The second one for Forbidden West has slipped to 2022, releasing February 18th. which next year is getting Q1 next year is getting packed, mate. We'll get into that in a minute.
Yeah, to be honest, like I'm happy with that though, because
Oh yeah, I always say like don't fucking.
yeah, that's gonna give it just some good justice anyway, isn't it? Because I mean, the perfect example of it's just looking at the first one and how well that turned out.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's still it came out the same year as the Zelda game, and people are still arguing which is better, that or Zelda, which is the biggest compliment anyone can give it. But
Yeah,
even though
I think so.
Even though if we're going to be honest with each other, although the best game that came out that year is actually Nier Automata, so you're both wrong, so shut up. Got him.
Nier Automata. I've got to say, to be fair though, yeah, Nier
Right.
Automata is a
That's
hell of a
my
game.
stance on that year, is that game. Do you like, are you Zelda, Horizon, Persona 5 I think came out? No. I'll have to look now.
Out of the 3 games, I've probably played more
Persona 5 was the year before, beg your pardon.
of Horizon
Yeah.
Zero Dawn. Yeah,
Does that mean you like it
So,
more, or you can tolerate it
I would
more?
say I'd say it's probably the one that I preferred more.
Okay.
But you are right, Nier Automata was there, and I haven't finished it yet. So
Dude. Oh, Mario Odyssey, of course. How can I forget Mario Odyssey that year as well? I'm just looking at the game of the Game Awards for that year. Some good stuff there, mate. Some good stuff. Nier Automata obviously that year won Best Music, which is the most fucking deserved thing I've ever seen in my life. But enough about 2017, mate. Let's crack on. There's a game under the Devolver Digital umbrella. I'm not sure if you've seen this. Called Cult of the Lamb. Which looks, I've got to say, Rob, looks very clean.
I think I saw you post about this.
I did
before,
post about
yeah.
Yeah. So it's called Lamb. Cast players in the role of a possessed lamb saved from annihilation by an ominous stranger and must repay their debt by building a loyal following in his name. Start your own cult in a land of false prophets, venturing out into diverse and mysterious regions to build a loyal community of woodland worshippers and spread your word to become the true cult. There's a bit of trailer here as well for you. Let's have a mooch. Sorry, 2 seconds.
So to be fair, I did watch it.
Yeah,
I was
they're looking very clean, right? So let's skip to some cheeky. There you go. The animation's sick and gameplay looks fluid as fuck. You know what I mean?
So good.
Like that depth on that 2D sprite was just unreal. But I mean, yeah, it's coming out. Forgive me, I'm not too sure. 2022. Has it got a date? Just 2022 for now. I'm hoping it's early, but we'll see. And also, Rob.
Yeah.
Toby Gard of Tomb Raider fame is a new game is on the horizon. It's called What's it called? Dream Cycle. Have you seen this?
No, not that I can think of.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on screen again. 2 seconds. So I mean, you can tell it's the guy that made Tomb Raider, obviously from the aesthetic and all that.
Oh yeah.
What's a bit more? What's the word I'm looking for? You know what I mean? Fantasy-ish. Tomb Raider, like a bit more monster-ish. But you can wishlist it on Steam, and I think it's going in alpha soon. God, let me have a look.
Oh, that looks alright, actually.
It looks tremendous, mate. There's like a early access starts September 7th. There you go, right in front of my face. So you know it's on Steam. Wishlist it. Show your support for the Godfather of Tomb Raider, if you will. Moving on, Robert.
Yes.
Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, a game that's not out yet, has a paid DLC announced.
I think I saw this. Was
You
this
did
to do
see
with Morgana?
Yeah, it's Morgana from Persona 5 is going in Super Monkey Ball with Sonic and Tails and the guy from Yakuza.
Because I think I saw someone that saying about the fact that they wanted to buy it just to buy that DLC so they could see just how far and satisfying it would be to get rid of Morgana.
Yeah. Yeah, I can appreciate that, but yeah, that's pretty cool. like I said, it's Super Monkey Ball. Do you like Super Monkey Ball for start?
Never played it.
You never played? Are you serious?
Never played it.
It's a cool puzzle game. It can be quite intense when you're going off the edge, but it can get quite tricky. The later levels, which but I think it peaked too early. Super Monkey Ball. I think the first 2 games was just dead good, and then the DS one came out. I think there was a 3DS one and a Wii one and things, and it just couldn't hit that height again for me. To be honest. But yeah, Morgana paid DLC, which is whatever, but it's a $5, I think. Moving on.
If it's anything for the usual Switch stuff, it doesn't seem to be that much sometimes for it.
Rob,
Well,
you're a man of taste, right?
yeah, kind of.
I like your enthusiasm, but kind of. Well, after what feels like a million years, we have an update on the Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, which is all 9 films in one game.
Okay.
Spring 2022 release window. It's been over a year since the last public showing. Finally resurfaced last night with the thing. I'm reading from Matt Wales from Eurogamer still. Thank you for this Eurogamer, you saved my life. You compiled everything for me, appreciate it. Well, yeah, there's a trailer. Have you seen the trailer? I don't think. I'm going to say no.
Nope.
Let's go and have a quick look. It's very... Did he talk? I can't remember if they talk.
Train the boy.
Yeah, I mean, part of the charm in those other games for me was when they like to each other. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then they started talking, and I think it was the Batman games. I can't remember. But it still looks good. Looks fresh. Looks ambitious. It says up here somewhere. Somewhere.
It's looking good.
Yeah, I mean that over the top. Battle. The gameplay looks clean. It's Kylo Ren. There's Rey. Everyone loves Rey. It's always funny to see Star Wars fans just argue over the films. I always find it funny. I'm not sure if you agree.
It's great.
I'm like, I do not care.
It's good fun.
It's like, don't worry about it. It's not real.
The best one's asking him which order to watch. Then you just literally watch the carnage unfold.
What is the best order to watch them?
To be fair, I just do it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 now.
Yeah. Yeah,
I just do them as that. I
Yeah.
just do them as they're numbered now, because it's just like, you know what? That's what they intended. Screw it.
That's like chronological. I'm down for chronological stuff. I saw a dude once. He was on Twitter or Reddit or something, and he was like, "Oh, watch the first one, and then watch half of the second one, then go and watch this series of Clone Wars, and then watch the first half of the third one." And I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
People go way too into it to a point of.
I can mate, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but I'm not doing that. Ever. But yeah, watch out for that. Rob, I have some good news. You found out the Turtles?
Turtles, yeah.
You buzzing? Well, there was a trailer for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Shredder's Revenge. Have you seen this game? I think we talked about this game a few months ago. Were you on the show then?
No, I think it'll either have been before I joined, or maybe on one of the times I've been off.
Yeah, possibly. You've no recollection of this game?
That's
good, because it looks fucking amazing, and I need to show you right now. So there's a 4th one coming from the dudes that bought us Streets of Rage 4 and shit like that. It's basically, I say 4th one, another arcadey one. April O'Neil is playable, which makes me happy. I'm wondering if this is a gateway for us to see Casey Jones playable, because I'd love to see Casey Jones playable in one of these.
This could be the time.
Yeah, this is now. Rise up, let's go. I love the mic drop there. That's hilarious. And I never know she kicked so much ass, and it looks. I don't know if it's about you, but I live for this shit. It's coming out 2022, Switch and PC as things stand, but it'll be on PlayStation and Xbox. No doubt about it. I'm very happy. The animations look sick. The sprite work is amazing. So congratulations.
I'm definitely down for that. That looks great.
Also down. Let's have a look. Valheim's getting a first major update called Hearthland Home. Is out next month. Should we dive in a bit? Did you play Valheim yet?
Nope.
Have you wanted to go in, or have you not asked? I don't think I'm asked either, but it's doing very well, and I'm very happy for the Coffee Stain Publishing and developer Iron Gate Studio. Very happy for them. Who's a successful open world co-op survival game gets a raft of new content with this update. As you'd expect for a title, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. I don't care. It's a new food system. Will have a big impact on the core combat experience. So I assume you can cook and eat and things now. I'm not sure if you could do that before. I'm sorry if you could. Yeah, reworked food system that adds new recipes and has an improved health and stamina system. The update new cooking extensions. So I imagine it's just going to be like flush out the game a bit, make it a bit more survival. Fucking what's it called these games? Survival, co-op survival, open world co-op survival, whatever. Cool. Have a good time. It's gonna be great. Splitgate Season 0 adds a new map, new mode, and starts yesterday, but now. Have you ever played Splitgate?
No, again, I haven't.
If you not, it's very Halo, I think. I've not played it. A friend of mine plays it, but it is Halo meets Portal. So there's portals, the Splitgate, so the portals, and it's very Halo. And it's first-person shootage. And then you can like traverse like you can in Portal, and apparently it's quite good. When it gets going, and when you get used to it, apparently it's quite good. There's a new mode called Contamination. The contaminate player equips only a melee weapon and contaminate. Okay, so it's like tag basically, which is cool. And the new map is called Carmen Station, spelled with a K because it's cool. Let's have a mooch. What else did I see? Jumanji video. Oh god, Jumanji video game based on the original movie. I didn't see this. I missed this completely because I did watch it a bit, but I was playing Smash and I fell asleep halfway through. So someone making a version of the original Jumanji board game featured in the classic 1995 film. Be clear, it's a video game based on the game in the movie, not the movie itself. Or on the newer movies or the Jumanji. That sentence is confusing. It's based on the board game, not the film. But it's just the trailer's just a shaking board game. Let me just show you. Okay, I missed it. Let's go back. So there you go. Are you buzzing for this, Rob?
I am.
Rob is on the banhammer there, ladies and gentlemen. I can appreciate that. I'm not sure what's going down.
There's been quite there's a few accounts been named like that very recently.
Yeah, you get them gone, mate. We've got more important things to talk about, like video games. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the show ended on Death Stranding Director's Cut. They're very interesting. Have you played Death Stranding yet?
No, I'll be honest. As much as I love Hideo Kojima,
we all love Hideo Kojima, mate. You know what I mean?
It's never interested me.
No, I agree. I bought it on Steam in a sale.
I think someone like referred to it as the best thing that I've ever heard it as, which was just a walking simulator. I was like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Amazon delivery guy of the game.
That was it. Yes, that was it. Amazon Prime simulator. That was it.
And it's like, I mean, I'm glad it exists, and it is quite interesting, and it's quite artsy-fartsy in a few places, but I just some of the new stuff looks cool. Like I was going to try. It's an 8-minute trailer. I'm going to try and find the stuff I like. It took me 2 steps. Sorry about this.
No, that's all good.
Mate, let's scrub through this a bit. A very artsy-fartsy type there. He doesn't give a shit, does he? There's like a shooting range, like a racing thing as well, which looks quite cool. Monster Energy's out of it. I think they couldn't get a new license or something, so they just made their own energy drink. And there's like ramps and shit you can put on with the bike and stuff, which is what I'm about to show you now. He doesn't give a fuck. So stuff like that's cool in the game, but I mean it's a tough start. it's definitely something. But that was Opening Night Live and Breathe. There's more, but that was the best bit, the best bits, if you will.
Yeah.
Huh. What you reckon? Anything that takes your fancy?
No, yeah, I'd say so. To be fair, I mean, like, there's been a couple, especially that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles one.
You
that was
buzzing,
boss.
mate.
And Cult of the Lamb. It's not normally that's not my sort of style of stuff, but
You're in, mate.
they both just look clean as hell.
I'm rubbing off on you. You know I'm rubbing off on you.
It's literally it. They look phenomenal.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Saints Row looks interesting. Death Stranding, people are happy about that. It's all good, mate. Rob, shall we move on? Because we're very busy today, mate. Bravely Default 2. Have you ever played a Bravely Default game?
I have not.
I played Bravely Default and Bravely Second. I've not played Bravely Default 2. Yes, those are the right. That's the right order. Don't worry. So, it came out on Switch this year. I want to say. I do want to say this year. It's coming out on Steam on September the 7th. September the 2nd, sorry.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're into this kind of thing. It's like old school Final Fantasy shit with like the 4-party job system thing. Turn-based.
All over. I love that.
Yeah, all the very reminiscent of Final Fantasy 1 to 6, which is why,
Yeah.
you know, it's quite funny because Bravely Default sold really well on DS, and then Square Enix were like, we're so surprised this is selling well, and I'm just like, what rock have you been living under? People have been asking you for old school turn-based, you know what I mean, back in the day shit, for ages, and then you finally bring one out and it sells really well, and then you're surprised by it. I'm like, you fucking tone deaf, a lot of you. Nice to see this game on PC. Follows Octopath. I think that come to PC last year or the year before. I can't remember. But yeah, any interest in this, Rob?
Yeah. Straight off.
Mate, you're
I mean,
in.
like,
That'd run on your
it's
laptop,
like,
by the way.
I thought it would.
That would run on your laptop. I'm almost sure. Speaking of PC games, Rob,
Yes.
the fan of Skate, I think you are. I can't remember.
Skate.
Yeah. Did you play that game? No.
I did.
Oh, you did. Did you like them?
Yeah, it was alright.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
It's just
it was good.
Yeah. Did you prefer Tony Hawk?
Yeah, but I think that's because I grew up with Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
I grew up playing like the first one when it came out on PlayStation.
Mate, you're
Like
all
on to
over
2, then 3, then 4, and so on
Yeah.
and so forth.
What's your favourite Tony Hawk game?
Probably second.
Yeah. I think mine's 3.
It was, yeah, because that was around the time they started to affect it for the PlayStation.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the N64 one, and even the Dreamcast one's technically a more powerful console, but they were just a bit weird on anything other than like the PS2 Tony Hawk's 3. The PlayStation 1 and 2 was that was the place to play the games, I think.
Yeah.
There's weird Game Boy Advance ones as well, which I always find quite funny.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, but the reason I ask, Rob, the official Skate Twitter account has just posted. I was going to say subliminal tweet, but it's not really. It's straight up PC_confirmation.exe, which means it's coming to PC as well. Before you start fucking crying, I'm going to put it on the screen for everybody. It's a nice little video, old school video of everyone kick flipping over old school PC monitors. Everyone's happy, so that's just a quick update there. It's due out. I think they're aiming for next year, but I could be wrong. I think I've just guessed that. Rob,
Yeah.
we don't normally put rumours on here. I don't try not to, but some rumours are just too good to overlook.
They're too juicy.
There's too much smoke here, if I'm honest with you. But if this is a fact, I can say, are you familiar with the Rayman rumour for Smash Bros. 4?
No, I'm
No,
not.
I'll show you. I'll send it you. Right. There's this off-camera video of like it's like Smash 4, not Ultimate, the one before Ultimate. And it's the character select screen. This was before Mewtwo was added, so which is it's so well done, right? And it goes over and it's Rayman, but there's like a proper sick render of Rayman, and it looks like you could just plop him in there. But it was actually done by a professional graphic designer, and he was just taking the piss, and everyone believed it. And to be fair, if I showed it you and didn't tell you it was real, if I showed it you and didn't tell you it was fake, sorry, you would have thought it was real. You would have thought it was real. Like it's plain as day, and this has got that kind of vibe to it as well, which is why even though it looks genuine, I'm still a bit skeptical. Now, Rob, fan of Mandalorian. I also like Mandalorian. I have the official soundtrack on vinyl for the first season. I'll have you know, get a nice disc with it, mate. It's dead nice. Anyway, I'm reading from the Gamer here. They found a video that is on YouTube. Let me just see if it's still there. Right, it doesn't bode well that it's still there, and it's been there for, when was 24? Was that Tuesday?
Yes, Tuesday.
Comments are turned off. It's still there. Now, if this was real, that would have been taken down like that. Do you understand?
Oh yeah.
It might be real, but if it's only got 15,000 views though, so I'm not sure. So if it was real, they must have seen it and they would have took it down by now. But anyway, I digress. I want to show you anyway, Rob. Have you seen this trailer yet? This video I'm about to show you.
No, I don't think I have.
Let's whack it on, shall we? So there it is, Mandalorian. Sorry, I'm on the wrong screen there. Very well animated menu there. The sound effects are bob on.
Yeah.
I mean, it puts me off the background music, unless it's placeholder, doesn't feel as professional as it should be, but that's just me. But I mean, it looks the part, to be honest with you. Let's just watch a little bit of this gameplay quick.
It really looks.
So if Disney come after this video on YouTube or this stream, I'm sorry.
Please don't say this. We are poor.
Yeah, man. Now, is this? I always like when I was watching the show. I thought this would make a sick game. Do you know what I mean?
It looks genuinely like I was sold pretty much straight away.
Yeah, and it looks like alpha footage, to be honest. Just the lighting's there. The gameplay looks pretty tight, but do you know what I mean? And if it is fake, I applaud you.
That's phenomenal in itself.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks a bit.
Make it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But Rob, I'm not going to show anymore. But is that something you'd be interested in, right? That.
Oh yeah.
I mean, but it's still going. But I'll keep updated because I assume that video's. I don't know. Okay. Okay. It is. I think. Yeah, I think that is likely fake. Because the guy that has uploaded the video. I'm gonna show you. I should have looked at this before. I do apologise. Let's go back. Look what he does, Rob. Look at the videos he does. Oh, game making video. I think that's Unity. Is that Unity or Unreal?
God, yeah.
Unreal Engine 4. So you imagine
Unreal
he's done
Engine
that,
4.
which is absolutely phenomenal. I did say the video was still there after 2 days, so and they've been had.
Yeah.
They've been had, mate. The game of naughty. But I'd be down for that game, by the way. What makes it simulate?
If you ever watch it, please make that game.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, make it. Please make it. Please make it. Which is why we don't comment on leaks and rumours. So that's likely binned off, mate. Cracking on. Are you a fan of Pokemon Go, Rob?
I tried to play Pokemon Go.
Mate,
but
me,
for some
Cool
reason, my
Jam.
phone didn't like it.
Did not like. No, me, my girlfriend, Cool Jam, all about Pokemon Go, mate. All about it. And I'm reading from VGC. It said, official Twitter account says, trainers, we're looking forward to sharing our plans as a result of the task force on September 1st, but one thing does not have to wait. From now on, 80 meters will be the base interaction radius for all Pokestops and gyms globally. So, for reference, when the Rona hit, they increased the distance of that just to help social distance. If you want to go on walks and play them on, you could.
Yeah.
And then they said they were going to put it back, I think it was to 40 or 50, I can't remember what it was before. And people were annoyed because it was, you know, it's 8 meters is like, it's like the perfect distance from. I only say this because when I sit at my grand's house, I can hit 5 gyms, 5 Pokestops if I'm sat on the sofa at my grand's house, which is why I say this. I'm a bit biased, do you know what I mean? But that's just something I wanted to share with y'all, poker maniacs out there. And last but not least, Rob.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally share the Xbox games with gold games, but these look alright, these ones. I'll be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm reading from VGC 24/7. We have games with gold. September the 1st to the 30th is Warhammer Chaos Bane. Then September the 16th to October the 15th is Mulaka. That is, what is that? Mulaka is an action adventure game based on the indigenous culture of the Tarahumara people in it. You will fight back against a strange foulness that is corrupting the land, etc. Then September the 1st to the 15th is Only the Enders HD collection, which is worth the price of admission alone, I've got to tell you. You've played Only the Enders, mate. Still waiting for a third one. You know what I mean? And the 16th to the 30th is Samurai Showdown 2. Obviously, fighting game.
We might get F-Zero before we get the third one.
To be fair, yeah. But Rob, that is all I have for today.
Yes.
Is there anything else you want to add? Anything you want to talk about? Before we move on to unpopular opinions and forgotten gems.
I think I'm just trying to see if there is anything. No, not that I can think of offhand. I think we're good.
Good lad. Do you have an unpopular opinion for me today? If anyone does, whack it in the chat, whack it in the YouTube comments, let us know.
No, I don't think I do.
You've got a forgotten gem for me though, right?
That I do.
Oh mate, now I'm in. Give me some clues, mate. What we got?
Right, so this was second one in the series.
Second in the series, yeah.
Yep. I feel it didn't get enough attention as it deserved.
Right, this is an underrated gem as well. This is nice, mate.
So, I would say action adventure.
Yeah.
Now, it's based in very early Japan.
Right. Is it PS1 game?
PS2.
Oh. Wait, let me. I think I've got the series, but let me just. You said the second one.
You made it. Yeah, I was going to say there's two, to be fair, like that I was fighting between, and both of them have 2 games on the PlayStation 2.
Okay. So I was gonna say Tenchu, but I don't think it's Tenchu, is it?
It is.
Is it?
Tenchu Wrath of Heaven.
Wrath of Heaven.
Tenchu 2 Wrath of Heaven.
Dude. Ooh, Wrath of Heaven.
What a game.
They just moved here now. Are you sure that was the second one?
I'm pretty sure it was the second.
So I've got Tenchu 2 Stealth of. Hang on. Birth of the Stealth Assassins, Tenchu 2 for PS1.
There's a PlayStation 2 one I've got. It was
Wrath of Heaven.
Wrath of Heaven, yeah.
I think that is the third one? Whatever, Tenchu.
Third.
Is it third?
Could be the third then, yeah.
You don't give two shits about that, mate. Tenchu, Wrath of Heaven, Rob.
But it was one of those.
I only played, I'll be honest with you, the first two of this.
200 years of
I did not play the PS2 ones.
This was like,
Were they better?
Yeah, I felt they were.
You were the better, okay, cool.
Yeah, like it was one of those that I didn't really pick it up before that though.
Oh, you missed out on the first. Oh god, it's too loud. I'm sorry. I'm going to put it on screen for everybody. Don't worry. Let me just get some gameplay going.
It was honestly one of those, and I always remember, especially from the first time I played it.
Yeah.
Going up against the first boss.
Who's this dude? Sorry, go on.
Who? I always remember going up against the first boss.
Not this guy, is it?
It's where he starts shooting. And he kept saying, fly babies, like that all the time.
Right, okay. Right.
It was honestly, it was a nightmare.
No way. So I'm just, it's like so I said Onimusha, Onimusha and Tenchu, similar kind of thing. It's both early Japan, like you say. Was there a,
Yeah.
what era are we talking? I'll have a look in a minute, but gameplay looks pretty clean, especially for a PS2 game. Now, would you be all over a Tenchu remaster, a Tenchu sequel, Tenchu reboot?
I would.
Would you
Definitely
which one of those free? If you got offered one of those free, which one would you want? Which one would you say? I'll have a
I'd probably ask for a remaster of
remaster of this. Would you want a remaster of like all of them, or just is it this one? Is like
probably just this one.
just this one? You know, mate, NS is right. There's beautiful foliage in this game. So it's like stealth in it. Like it's like Devil May Cry, but with a stealth kind of
like
thing.
You could do it where you weren't doing stealth, but
Would you get battered?
yeah,
Because
make
that's
it harder for yourself.
yeah, that's how Metal Gear Solid, isn't it? If you just unless you got like a rocket launcher or like a Stinger, like Metal Gear Solid, you're not getting, it's not happening. Is that the first boss?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No. I think we've already.
We passed that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Mate, here he
I think
is.
we may have already
This him.
seen him.
Mate, he doesn't care. He's walking in the wall. He don't give a shit, mate.
He's got like a sort of orangish robe.
Right. Okay. No worries.
He hasn't gone, but it was,
No.
honestly.
Rob, I know what you're asking me, mate. I know what you're asking me.
That's a good point, actually.
Christ.
I don't think it's going to be much.
Wrath of Heaven PS2.
I
Rob,
reckon
you are
it's-
correct, mate. This is a very reasonably priced video game. Averaging about 5 notes. So, got on here £4.48. Music Magpie. If you're after retro games, by the way, keep an eye on Music Magpie. Because I saw Twin Snakes on there the other day for about 15 quid, and that retails. I say retails. That the going rate for that is about 70 quid. So just keep it if you're into retro game collecting, keep an eye on Music Magpie. Sometimes they don't want to slip through the cracks, if you know what I'm saying. But I mean, talking £5-10 maximum for this.
I'd
I
say
wouldn't
I'm
pay
trying
more
to
than
see
that.
what,
So Rob, you've got
see
us.
what we're saying for. See, yeah.
I've not. I want to say about the same.
Yeah. So sell for £4. Surprisingly,
There you go.
though, they buy it for 80p, which is more than they'll buy FIFA from you from.
That's a bit weird. To be fair, yeah. But Rob, thank you for that. The nice list. When there's 100, I'm gonna tweet them all out. The first 100. But there's 9 left for 100, by the way. When there's 100, I'm gonna do a nice little casual report. Forgotten gem thread. There'll be a 100 tweet thread, so it's gonna be good for everybody. But I'll probably do it in 10s, to be honest, because 100 tweet thread's a bit much.
I feel like we need to save one in particular for number 100.
Yeah. What is the
I reckon
the
it's
100th
gonna
forgotten
be,
gem?
It's, I'd say, depending on what it is that we actually come up with next. Most popular one we've had is still the Gundam Wing.
No, that mate, I enjoy talking about these video games, and Dan's brought a few, and Jam as well. To be fair, there was one. I remember one Jam was like a wrestling game, and it was like an old school Street Fighter type wrestling game. I'd never heard of it before, and I'm like, this looks really good. But that Gundam one, I went and I want to say acquired it pretty much straight after the show ended. I went on the store, I'll say, and I acquired it. You know what I'm saying, Rob?
No, it's
You know what I'm talking about. But I never ever. I watched that. I was like, I need fucking what's it called? What are they called? Guilty Gear, Dragon Ball Fighters people. I need them to make a Gundam fighting game right now. Right now.
If they did it in that style, I think it'd be actually phenomenal.
That'd be fucking phenomenal, mate. I wouldn't stop playing it. I've got to be.
And it would probably reboot it.
Yep. Because to be fair, yeah. I mean, I'm not. Dragon Ball Z doesn't need help at all, but Fighters did it the world of good with like people that fighting games.
Might even try and set up a petition so we can.
Yeah,
do it.
shall we do it? Or just the reboot, remaster, port, whatever. Just fucking get it on modern day console. That game is sick. I don't think it's as deep as it could be. I think like
no.
But for what it is, Rob, bravo, mate, bravo. That's why the Forgotten Gem bit exists for video games like that.
Oh yeah.
But Rob, I'm not going to do a quiz today because it's only yourself, so I want to call it there. Thank you very much for joining me today, mate. It's been a pleasure. I may bank holiday this weekend, so we're perhaps in for a. Excuse me. Are you working Monday?
I am not. I'm actually off. I'm not in tomorrow.
Oh, Laura was saying you had a 4-day weekend. I'm assuming. I remember. Yeah. So.
I've got a weekend.
Yeah.
Excited.
Oh yeah, mate. Definitely. I'm actually tomorrow, but perhaps bank holiday, casual Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. That's a possible, ladies and gentlemen. But Rob, you've been a pleasure. Thank you. Those watching in the chat now, we appreciate you so much. Everyone on YouTube who made it this far about Jam. That says it all, really. I'm joking. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe. Tell Rob that Halo console looks shit. Tell me that Gundam game would fall flat on its face, and you'd be wrong on both accounts. But we'll see you potentially Sunday on twitch.tv/the_casual report. But we'll see you Tuesday if not. Keep it real, everybody. Thanks for your time.